As Brazil prepares to host the World Cup, it won't just be Brazilians feeling some hometown pride, but also Haitians. That's true, despite the fact that Haiti won't be playing. In fact, the country has only reached the tournament once. CCTV's Stephen Gibbs explores why there are so many Haitians in Brazil getting excited for the matches.
Sunday football in Brazil's biggest city. Amongst those watching and playing these days, there's always a large contingent of Haitians. Tens of thousands have come here over the last 4 years, drawn to Brazil by the promise of a better life. Fedo is one of the many who's made the long and complicated journey. He used to be a teacher in Haiti. The momentous event which brought him to Brazil took place almost 4,000 miles away on the 12th of January 2010. Fedo was standing outside his school when the earthquake struck.
4:53 p.m. I heard something come, like a very big noise. I said, what is it? And after a few seconds, I said, hey, it's earthquake. It was terrible.
In the aftermath of this disaster, many Haitians decided their only option was to leave the country. But where to go? With much of the world in economic crisis, Brazil was seen as an attractive destination. It then had a booming economy and a high visibility in Haiti, owing to its large contingent of troops with the UN. It is the border of Brazil with Peru that most Haitians with or without a visa head for. Last year, the main processing camp, designed for 300 people, was providing shelter for more than 2,000.
In order to alleviate a looming crisis at its border with Peru, the Brazilian government began offering Haitians near automatic work visas. But that in many ways just shifted the problem, as hundreds every day began arriving here in the financial capital, Sao Paulo.
The problem of what to do with so many immigrants who'd all been promised work landed on the desk of this man, the superintendent of Sao Paulo's Ministry of Work. He admits that initially there was complete confusion.
There were 400 to 500 people arriving here every week at one stage. That is a lot of people, and the state was not prepared for this. There was no coordination.
But what has been in part a crisis has also been an opportunity. Many of the Haitians heading for Brazil have arrived at precisely the time when the country urgently needs additional workers to complete major infrastructure projects, some for the World Cup.